Okay, Moustache, and I'm back, this time with Edward Kenway, the third in the Series 1 of these figures. This one, of course, you have the regular window box with the sticker in the front. You get the Kenway family sword as an unlockable with this one. And then let's get into the package. Okay, so I'm back with Edward out of the packaging here. And just looking at him, he is honestly the best of these two figures compared, just because his articulation is amazing. Everything on him is so much better. We'll start off with the articulation. You get the normal articulation as the other two. You do get a swivel on the bottom joint there, as well as that almost 90 degrees, which is great. His hands do swivel. Not that much, not a 360, but they are still a good amount. And then same thing with the other arm. You do get that 90 degree as well as the 360 there. And then his hood does not come off, much like the Connor figure, but it still looks good. And then with the leg movement, you do get almost 90 degree. You're hindered by the jacket in the back. You do get a 360 swivel at the knee, another 360 swivel at the other knee. Same thing with the right leg, or the left leg. It doesn't go completely 90 just because of the jacket. You do get a real nice articulation on the ankle, but that does not swivel 360 degrees. And then we'll get into kind of the small details here. His sash does move some. He does have all the small packages on the back, as well as his kind of leather straps on his chest do move, which are very nice. He doesn't come with any guns. I would say that's probably the only drawback, but I'm sure they will make another figure with all the guns that he can go with. And then one thing, just like I was talking about with the Connor figure, he does have the hidden blade. Here it is here. You just slip those on just like the Connor figure. But unlike with the Connor figure, he actually does come with another one that is the extended blade. And that comes that way for both wrists there. So he can go dual bladed there. As well as he does come with two swords. The two swords he holds in his hand, I see no spot to put them on his actual persons. So with the sword, just like the other ones, you just slide those in. The sword you actually get for Edward is the sword that you get for the add-on content when buying this figure, which are the Kenway family swords. So you do get two of those, so you can just slip on the small hidden blade and slip the swords in there, which looks very cool, much like the posters we're seeing for the game. You can kind of have them walking with the two swords. So, all in all, my whole review of the figures are, if you have the chance to get them, go for it. I've actually bought these at a local toy store. I noticed but Toys R Us did have them, but they did not have Haytham. They only had Connor and Edward. And I did want to get all three. I almost did buy them from Amazon, but I didn't want to pay for the shipping. And luckily I found them at the local toy store. So, as I said, details on these are great. Articulation compared to the NECA figures are great. Get these if you have the chance, especially if you're getting the game, because you will get those codes that are the add-on content, like the sails, the swords, the outfits. It's a must if you're an Assassin's Creed fan. So, Moustache again. Peace. Comment, like, and subscribe if you did like the video. Until next time.